Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the News Now. I'm Cyria Sandlin. Thank you for joining us. If you missed us on Daybreak, we're going to get you caught up on everything you need to know. We are live on WTOC.com, our news app, Amazon Fire, Roku, Twitter, and Facebook. And we are finally starting to dry out. The sun is up. Let's check in right now with Cutter Martin for a look at your first alert forecast.
Yeah, rain-wise, nothing but good news in the forecast. We need to dry out, and I have that drier weather for you, but comes with a little bit of a price. We're saying hello to Lacey and Cammie. Dog walk forecast. They're both bundled up. It's a little chilly this morning, but on our way to warmer temperatures. I think mid to upper 50s, 10 to 11 o'clock this morning. High temperatures today in the 60s, and most importantly, number one, we're keeping the sunshine. Number two, we are rain-free actually through Friday here in the forecast. But tomorrow morning, just a heads up, we kind of get a little reinforcing shot of chilly air this evening and tonight. So you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and you say 37. Oh, we've already been colder than that. But with the breeze factored in, it'll be feeling like it's in the 20s north and west of Savannah, lower 30s, maybe feeling like it's closer to freezing across the metro. High temperatures Wednesday with that gusty breeze. It's going to be brisk, only in the 50s with sunshine. And then we're down into the upper 20s, lower 30s Gardeners Thursday morning, staying in the 50s Thursday afternoon. So we're going to keep it cool Friday. Just beyond this 3-day forecast, we're going to bring rain back into the picture. And yes, that does fall on a weekend. I'll have the details helping you plan around it coming up in a digital weather forecast, The Weather Now at 11 a.m. Right now, I want to update you on traffic. The WTOC Jay McSino traffic tracker on the move. Chatham Parkway. This is a spot that can get backed up, especially between Chatham Center Drive and Ogeechee 17. But right now, we are good to go. And as we look at drive times, we're watching 16 on the maps as well. This is going to be our view from the WTOC Franklin Chevrolet Chatham Parkway Skycam. Dean Forest overpass right there. Earlier stalls really had both directions backed up, but we're seeing some improvement. So a little bit of a delay, 16 at 95. Always happens every morning, but improvement. And the traffic tracker said that both vehicles, including a semi, have been cleared and that delays are improving, just some residual stuff at the moment. Abercorn, not too bad, but near the Savannah Mall, also Largo Drive, those two spots are very commonly back up, and that's certainly the case at the moment. And on the northwest side, another live look for you, 21 at Dean Forest. This is a spot, a busy intersection, but so far you're moving near or at posted speed limits and checking out drive times for 21. Goshen Road to 95, even some improvement here, 11 minutes, 95 to 516. That stretch at this time is taking you 13 minutes. Cyria, back to you.
Well, after an election year filled with debate over Georgia's voting system, we head back to the polls today to select the next person in charge of those elections. And local officials are preparing for a big turnout. Our Zach Logan spoke with Chatham County's election board about what they're expecting today. He joins us live now. So, Zach, the place you're at had some long lines last month.
Yeah, pretty long lines here at the Savannah First Seventh Adventist Church here in Savannah. So I just spoke to one voter. He was actually here last month for that general election around the same time. He said he had to wait about an hour. This morning, he only had to wait about 5 minutes. So he said he was extremely happy about that because he wasn't sure what the turnout was going to look like this morning. Let's go ahead and take you to video so you can take a look at what this line looked at during last month's general election. Even after the polls closed at 7, voters were still waiting in line here at this church for a chance to cast their ballots. Several polling locations throughout Chatham County saw these long lines, some voters saying they had to wait more than 4 hours during that general election. Now, the Chatham County Board of Elections office says they expected a big turnout last month, but not as big as what they actually saw. So for today's runoff, they've added voting machines to several polling locations, including here at the Adventist Church.
We just didn't want to be in that same situation again, so we did add and deploy more machines for this election. So hopefully we will not have the kind of problems we had with the massive turnout.
Voters can expect to see Secretary of State race on their ballot. That's between Republican Brad Raffensperger and Democrat John Barrow. Now, the other runoff is for the state's Public Service Commissioner. You will need to either choose Republican Chuck Eaton or Democrat Lindy Miller. The polls will operate until 7 tonight. Of course, stick with WTOC. We will provide you with the very latest as we get those results in. Reporting live in Savannah, Zach Logan, WTOC News.
Well, also today, Hilton Head Island will get its new mayor. John McCann will be sworn in at the town council meeting just a few weeks after winning a runoff election. A few other newly elected council members will also be sworn in today. And parking up front in the prime spots at Oglethorpe Mall on the weekends will cost you now. We found out drivers will pay $5 to park in the first 2 rows. A representative with the mall's owners says the new policy is meant to reduce stress for shoppers. It's been in place for a while now, but it's causing a lot of controversy. A Facebook post went viral over the weekend. Some think the mall took over handicapped spots and charged those with disabilities to park. The representative says that is not true and there are no charges for those spots. Fort Stewart is decking its halls today for Christmas. The Douglas Fir in front of Club Stewart will be filled with lights this afternoon. We want to show you some video of previous year's celebrations. The tree will be lit following a ceremony put on by the Fort Stewart Garrison Commander, Colonel Jason A. Wolter. Well, Georgia Southern is kicking off the holidays today. The Statesboro campus will host its annual Lighting of Sweetheart Circle. Here's some video from last year. We're told the event will include activities, refreshments, and much more. It starts at 4:30. Well, we will be back in a couple of hours with another update. Join us at 10 a.m. for more headlines. Until then, have a great day.